Hey, it's me, VG, and welcome to the Vrolgana channel, ladies and gentlemen. Recording this one super duper early in the morning. Hope you've been enjoying the LA Noire playthrough thus far. Resoundingly, people said they enjoy the webcam being on, which I think is good for this particular series because there's a lot of reactions. Especially just with my reaction to constantly failing questions. But welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We are doing the Red Lipstick Murder. The Red Lipstick Murder. And this is episode 11, I do believe. We've got Celine Henry, who is the murder victim, age 40s, sex female. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the one with, like, the really brutal opening, right? Alonzo Mendez, vehicle owner seen with Celine Henry on night of murder. Then we have McCall, Bomba Club owner and proprietor. That's right, and this is the guy that had the flame for, I believe, Celine, right? He was talking about how she was so full of life, and he, basically loved her or whatever. Jacob Henry, husband of murder victim Celine Henry, which we didn't do too well in terms of asking him questions, I do not believe. And then Jennifer Horgan, next-door neighbor of Celine Henry, who was out by the car, I do believe. So, as far as clues, we got the Bomba Club lighter, lipstick, size 8 shoe prints. That's right, there was a size 8 shoe on the crime scene, right? It was a man's shoe. It's a man's shoe, baby. Writing on body, which was like FUBD, like Black Dahlia, right? It was almost like a copycat murder of the Black Dahlia murders. Blunt force trauma, missing jewelry. She had a giant like red garnet ring or something. License plate, husband's alibi. Female shoe. We found a female shoe that was like around the same size, which was weird, but it wasn't exactly an 8. Forced entry, marital problem, size 11 shoes. Or maybe it was that. Yeah, there's something with all these shoes. And then a death threat note. That's right. I think the husband wanted to get rid of her, right? At his house. I think that's what that was. And then locations, we've got Mendez's apartment, which is where we are, and then the central police station to interview somebody. Because as far as case objectives, interrogate Jacob Henry, investigate Mendez's residence. So let's read this over here on the left. New day, new assignment. Dispatch to a fresh homicide. One female victim, Caucasian. Middle-aged, stripped naked, and brutalized in Parkland off Court Street between Belmont and Glendale. Shades of the Dahlia killing need to be treated with caution. The hysteria won't help the hunt for this woman's killer. And between that and my new partner, I have nothing to worry about. Okay. So here we are, unless we have to leave. Have we already been here? What is this place? Player. This is Jacob Henry's apartment. So we've literally already been here. What's this gun icon? Crime scene? Oh, like the crime scene. And the Henry residence. So that's Mendez's apartment. Okay, so we gotta drive our car on over there. Baby, you can drive my car.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something people typically appreciate. No complexity. I don't want to be surprised by my partner. Who wants that, right? Mendez's apartment. It looks like we got to figure out who they are based on the little, whatever you call this. I'm sure there's an actual term for this. Mendez is in apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Okay. In we go. And then I guess, should we check? I don't know if there's going to be clues here, but I guess we'll just check anyways. No show all clues. Because I was wondering if we could maybe check out the other thing on the other side of the wall. Or, across from it, basically. Oh, see, there's something here. But I guess it doesn't really count as a clue.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Okay, 4th floor apartment has number 16, which is where our boy Mendez lies. So this should be floor 2, right? Unless the first floor doesn't have numbers, but it doesn't really matter because they said it was the top floor. So it should be this one here. And we're looking for 16. There's 13.
Don't bother
but
knocking,
16.
just kick the door in.
You got it.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Okay. So now we definitely have another little crime scene here, or another little investigative scene, we will call it. Let's start with this living room. Doesn't seem to be too much, actually. Maybe something on the window where he would have escaped. No? Really nothing in the living room? That seems a little out of the ordinary. Okay, we've got something...
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Yeah, I believe that's eggs. Maybe with the current price of eggs, you know, something could be figured out here. These eggs were bought for $5. Nowadays, you gotta buy eggs for $12. Why do I sound like Peter Griffin? Okay, what's that?
I doubt it.
Little tea box, and then looks like this is just a coffee receptacle.
Optimistic, Cole.
Don't know what you would call it. All right, Cole. Well, let's head back over here. Go down the hallway here. We've got matchsticks.
Nothing significant.
Okay. Surprising there's no clues whatsoever just yet. Can't go through that door, which is kind of funny. Why would Cole not check out that door? But this door is openable. Now that looks like something interesting.
Seems irrelevant.
Seems irrelevant? I mean, I guess. Yeah, if it's just for home defense. It's not every day you find a gun, though. Okay, he definitely just ran out the window. Also, that is a bloody lead pipe. Jesus.
Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
I mean, yeah, Cartel's classic Carmine, and then smudged lipstick. It wasn't even put on with a light hand. It was just, you know, vigorously applied. And then we've got some sort of metal pipe as well. Use L to manipulate the object.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
The blood can be typed, which I'm assuming means, like, you know, finding the blood type, right? Obviously. Okay, I mean, well, this looks incredibly obvious then.
Weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Did he not run out the window?
I'll go get our wheels.
All right.
Stop right there.
So once again, we're going to check if we can pull out our gun. I don't know if this is a thing. I feel like when they program these chases, they want you to, you know, chase. Because they went through the trouble of making the route and everything. So I don't feel like a lot of these allow you to use the gun as a warning shot. Bomb, bomb. But we'll pull it out or try to. If we get a bit of a straightaway. Whoa, Cole, go down. Ba ba. Where you at? What's Rusty, right? Yeah, Rusty Galloway. Oh man, he's scooted over quick. Ba ba. Okay, so we just went down this alleyway. So we gotta ram him, right? No other way to do it other than ram him. Which is weird because in GTA typically you can like shoot the cars, obviously. Oh my god, this guy is going off-roading now. I don't know how much these old cars could off-road really.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Okay.
Hit it.
Your partner will
Clean
attempt to
this asshole off
disable
the road.
fleeing suspect. Stay close to the left rear bumper to give him a clear shot.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tire.
I'm keeping it about as steady as I possibly can. Okay, so it just says stay near the... Yeah, there we go. Oh my god.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I think he's spun out, buddy.
The murder of Celine Henry.
Oh Christ! Why is this happening?
Oh Christ! Thank you. My partner has arrived with coffee, much needed. Thank you very much. Out, little man.
Damn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Alrighty, well, yeah, it comes down to how well we did on the case, which unfortunately we missed some questions. Man, I really want to get that 5-star, and I don't remember if there's a 6-star or not. We keep getting 4 stars, but it's just tough for me to not be a perfectionist, but y'all know that. Okay, the red lipstick murder, 4 stars. Clues found 18 out of 19. The suspect is in the bag, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. But again, it's like, how do you know, man? How do you know which one to go to? I guess you do the police stuff first, because the police already have... Whoa. Okay, the game just crashed and then relaunched. That's not good, because this game does not save all that often. What is happening with this game? Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, because this game does not save frequently enough for that to happen. I've been having a bad hair week. Jeez Louise. Anyways, that's not good because I don't know where this is going to put us. Maybe it'll put us right after the case, but I doubt it because I think you had to, click accept when the case was finished in order to, lock it in, basically. But let's see. Hopefully the save data is not corrupted either. That was really weird. Why would it it crashed and then it just immediately reloaded itself, which I don't typically see. Typically if a game crashes, it crashes and then that's it. Okay, so it put us before the apartment, which is fine. So actually we could go, maybe this was divine intervention. Yeah, maybe this was actually divine intervention. Maybe now we could go check out the central police station and go listen to what's his face. Yeah, let's do it. That's pretty funny. I've never seen a game crash and then relaunch itself. It's really bizarre. All right, well, let's take this opportunity to maybe get one more clue. What I was saying was it might be a better idea to go to the police station because the police, they'll have the suspects already, right? So it's not like you're going to chase anybody when you go to the police station. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Who the heck knows, man? It's so hard to tell, what's going to happen. So, yeah, maybe we should always do the police station locations first so that we can get all the, pertinent info. No, I'm good. I mean, yeah, I really don't... I don't feel much motivation. I like the way that they did it, where, you can kind of get, police dispatches. It makes sense, but it also, again, just feels... Oh, he's, right there, actually. Okay, well, he's right there, so we'll go for it. We got a new landmark, the Bradbury building. Ooh, lots of things happening here.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Oh, nice shot.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get after
Put your hands in the air.
I'm a-running. Where did this guy go? Pursue and apprehend.
Give it up, LAPD.
The suspect. Now, typically on the side missions, I feel like that's when you can do a warning shot. But you have to have it straight away. Don't make me chase you. I think he's definitely making us chase him. I think he's beyond that at this point. Whoa, he just did a big leap. I think we gotta press X to jump, right?
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Okay, we might have to take a crack shot at his head whenever he stops here, but he's gonna need a hostage if we do that. Subdue the suspect. So now it doesn't say apprehend. Okay, so we should just be shooting him here then. Well, that's easy enough. That's interesting. It said apprehend before, so I wonder if you could have stopped him if you, like, brought out your gun earlier. I don't know.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Code 4, street crime completed. You little fool. You thought you could get away, didn't you? You also get XP from doing these, which I didn't really mention. Which is nice to get some, you know, what do you call it? Intuition points. Also, common question of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. I'm recording this on a Monday morning, and I just had a eventful weekend. So, my question to you is, how was your weekend? Did you do anything interesting? Obviously, you know, if you want to err on the side of privacy, go for it. But I'm curious, did you do anything fun for the weekend? Let me know. By the time that you watch this, it may not be close to the weekend. I guess somewhat. It should go up on a Tuesday, I do believe. But yeah, let me know what you got up to on the weekend. Basically, I had some friends come over, and we did some football drills because my friends play flag football, which I was considering joining the league, but we've kind of got too much stuff going on, so I don't think we're going to be able to fit it in.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you
it's the
prepared to
husband.
show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Now, what's interesting is he's wrong. We do have the suspect, unless there's something else going on. But yeah, this is weird, because we do know the other guy is the killer, or at least has way more evidence stacked against him, right? So anyways, yeah, I had some friends come over, and we did some, like, football drills, because I was interested in joining their flag football league, but I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe next season or something. And then the next day, we went to a friend's kid's first-year birthday party, and that was a lot of fun, because we kind of saw our D&D group and everybody. So, fun weekend. What did y'all do? Let me know in the comment section below.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay, so this is interesting, because, yeah, this is basically a waste of time. The other guy, we've already confirmed, is the actual, you know, suspect or whatever. So, we got all this stuff, but we'll look at the evidence once we ask him a question. Access to murder weapon.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Okay, so I'm just going to go off of intuition here. I mean, that was definitely, like, dodgy. He says that he was home in bed when the murder happened, right? No. Husband's alibi. Club owner McCole reports telephoning Jacob Henry repeatedly on the night of the murder. So this is what's weird, is because, like, the alibi almost would say that he wasn't in bed because he didn't answer the phone. But, I mean, there's no reason. He might just not have answered the phone. So, I don't know. That could be evidence against it, but I just really don't know. Female shoe, forced entry, marital problems. So, yeah, I'm going to just doubt.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
It's got to be lie then with the alibi, but I feel like we literally tried that, didn't we? Lipstick markings.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, that would be a lie with the... I don't know. He looks like... View notebook. What did the death threat note even say, though? Was that what was referencing Tex? To death threat note impression from note written by Jacob Henry concerning wife Celine. Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife. But there's no text. What was the text? I don't remember the text. Forced entry. Lipstick. We could lie and see what he says.
You used your wife's lipstick to leave us a message. Was it a cry for help, Jacob?
Well, the last time I didn't kill my wife.
Okay, so that was part of like what was written on the body with the lipstick.
Nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
So I think we say truth here because that did seem truthful.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Fair enough, man. Deterioration of marriage.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
That's not how it was.
He's definitely shifty-eyed there. Now, we do have a lie, but again, I don't know how solid the evidence is because we literally have marital problems. Neighbor Horgan testifies to victim sporting a black eye. Oh, I forgot about the black eye element. Well, that's a lie then.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Okay, I mean, that's direct. The only thing is, like, I don't know if someone's word is evidence or whatever, but, I mean, that's definitely got to be this.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Okay, this is going a lot better. And then finally, missing jewelry.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
Yeah, that seems very truthful, right? I'm going to say true here.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
That went pretty well. Okay.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
By following through on leads? What? Yeah, again, man, this game is so bizarre because it almost tells you right there, like, no, you should have gone to Mendez. But then if you go to Mendez, you don't get the clue, unless we're still missing a clue. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just going to enjoy the ride at this point. It's, like I said, it's just so rare that, like, I play a game. Oh, there. Oh, is he going to get out? Oh, you gonna tussle with an officer? Okay, so the only thing is maybe we missed a clue in Mendez's room because I saw the window was open and I was wondering if I could interact with that. But I mean, literally, there's a bloody pile of rags and stuff on the floor. Jeez, what the heck are you doing? So, yeah, I don't know if we missed something in Mendez's apartment, but basically, I'll show you if there's anything interesting. And other than that, I'll see you when we catch back up. Okay, so I'm going to move through this quickly. I did find another clue. It was his shoe in the apartment. He had. We still got a 4-star. Jacob Henry is left on board while Mendez waits in lockup for a visit from the DA. Hopefully it doesn't crash here again. Yeah, you can find his shoe. You got to do it before you find the bloody stuff. Which, how would you know that, right?
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Interesting cutscene there. The Golden Butterfly. Cole just taking the time to watch a singer at that jazz club or whatever it is where we met, what's his name, Roy? The Vice guy who was clearly racist, right? God, it's so brutal, man. I remember this game being, like, pulling no punches when it comes to cutscenes and murder scenes, which, you know, obviously it can't.
Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Sunset Boulevard is a place I've always heard of but never been to because I've only been to California once and it was for a very quick business trip. Sunset Boulevard. Okay, so brand new case here. We're once again going to do our best. But I mean, at this point, yeah, I'm really just going to enjoy the ride as opposed to trying to get everything perfect. It almost seems virtually impossible unless you're looking things up, of course. And we're, of course, not gonna do that. That would defeat the purpose. Whoa! How dare you just dealt a dollar to my score.
Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Okay, so it looks like it's directly above us there, but I'm not really sure how to make the approach. Maybe this is a little. Does this little hill here go to? I mean, it seems like it does. I don't think we want to drive through barricades, but if it gets us to where we want to be, might yeah, get a hit on our score. Uh-oh. Oh my God.
Hey, come on!
My bad. It's all good. Okay, I wonder how much those, yeah, the hits to the damage score matter. Oh, thread the needle. Whoop. Yeah, I think we wanted to go back through this tunnel here, then take a right, it looks like, up the hill. Probably a little bit better of an approach, I would imagine. Okay, let's go this way. And then looks like we make a right up here. Yeah, there's supposed to be something where your partner like tells you which way to go, I think. Like make a right, make a left. But I'm not sure if you have to activate that or what. I remember that being a thing.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
You don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
So interesting little scene there because it almost seems like these murders are linked.
I was first on scene.
How's it going,
What's
fella?
going on over there?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
The pepper tree? What the heck is a pepper tree? Is that where you get pepper from? Would assume it's a plant to get some sort of pepper from. Pepper tree. Now I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
That's good. I'll do my own investigative work. Thank you very much.
Here she is.
Okay, so let's talk to the coroner first. Hello, sir.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Yeah, Rusty's a character, but he's kind of very unlikable. He's just like, yeah, get it done, whatever, I don't care. Like, as if, you know, not finding the true murderer is unimportant. So it's weird. A lot of people are hinting that, you know, these murders are linked to each other, even though we got Mendez, who wears a size 8 shoe, which is the clue that I found at his apartment. You have to look at that one first, which, as I've said many times, I do wish the game kind of lets you find everything first before the thing happens, or like kind of leads you like, oh, you should go to the police station first before you go to Mendez's apartment, because it's just like, how would you know? All right, what do we got? Let's see. Yeah, very brutal deaths. Actually, really,
Okay, another dollar.
really nasty work.
Very distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
So she has a rope mark on her neck. Interesting.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Interesting. So the stomping was reported in the press, which means if a copycat killer wanted to emulate it, they would know to stomp.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe her watch was ripped off and stolen or something.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
So yeah, that's 2 missing jewelry links in like the last 2 cases. Maybe even the other one. I forget which case they were talking about because they mentioned a 3rd case maybe being linked. Maybe it was one in traffic, because the last case was our first homicide, right? But then maybe it was linked to a case in traffic that we didn't realize. Okay, we got an evidence card here. Looks like the purse. Let's pop that sucker open. What do we got?
Never the same, are they?
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Deirdre Muller, Parent-Teacher Association. Okay, so she's either a teacher or a parent, but probably a parent, right?
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
The motive was definitely not money. I think we can put that together. I mean, I would imagine most people don't go to that length if they're just trying to get money.
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, see, I do like... Cole kind of comes off as like a... What would you call it? Like a know-it-all. Yeah, he's got those elements of his personality that are not the most likable. But I do like that he, you know, takes the time. You know, he wants to get down to the brass tacks. Okay, so no clue there. Just a bunch of What's going on there? I mean, it's a bunch of footprints, but why are they, like, all over the place? All right, I can see a bottle over here. I'm assuming it has nothing to do with anything, but we'll go check it out. We'll check and see if the evidence thing is
pertain to the case.
highlighted or not. As I consume the dregs of the coffee remaining. Okay, anything else going on? I guess not, but let's check our little notebook here. It says no clues, but I never know. I never know if to, whether or not I should believe it. But okay. I mean, it should be that for this entire location, right? As far as I understand. Should we talk to the press? Does it not? I mean, yeah, why would the police talk to the press if they don't have to, right?
It's got to be something big, right?
Yeah, look at Rusty. He's already in the car. He already wants to get... he already wants to take lunch. This guy. Mahler residence, residential address of murder victim Deidre Mahler. The current destination. Yeah, man, this game is so fun. I love... as I keep saying, I just wish I was better at it, but it's such a fun game.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine.
Yeah, because I'm sure you had nothing to do with your divorces,
Don't make any
right,
insinuations
Rusty?
about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
This officer needs help.
Yeah, Rusty is really unlikable.
Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and
I don't remember.
Unit to handle code 3 identify.
I don't remember Rusty being so unlikable, but he is definitely very unlikable. Like he's just a sourpuss completely. He's an alcoholic, and then he's just like, yeah, women are terrible. I did nothing wrong, but all the women I ever were with, they were all wrong. They all did me bad. So, okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's no other side to that story, right? Okay, anyways, gotta go pick up the husband of Deidre. Gotta keep these names present in my mind. Deidre and her husband, what was his name, Hugo? Hugo Mahler sounds like a German name, right? Might be able to glean some information there. By the way, if you're watching this episode, yeah, I recently made a bunch of Patreon posts with some various updates and stuff like that, and you might have seen, or maybe not, that I wanted to do some extra videos for this channel. I really would like to put any extra time that I have into this channel, not only, to thank you patrons for supporting and whatever, just because, like, I don't know, I feel like this channel could be a representation of, me and my life and the games that I like to play and everything, maybe even more so than the main channel. I mean, I've done some stuff like that on the main channel, but it might be better fit for this channel. So, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is keep an eye out for new videos, because there may be some extra videos thrown up. At the current time of recording this, I have a really good idea for at least one extra video. And then you can go to that post on Patreon and leave any suggestions you'd like to see as well, because I really do want to vary it up for this channel and add some extra stuff. Mahler Residence. 11:31 a.m.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
I feel like that's really not good to have a...
Just sit tight.
Yeah, to have a young girl, like, let in two men. I feel like that's... You really should teach your kid not to do that, and maybe they did. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we are, of course, detectives, but... I just feel like, yeah, I don't know what the law is, but I would imagine police can't be here without like an adult present or something. Okay, there's a violin. Or yeah, that would be a violin. Looks a little bit bigger though. Is that not a violin? There's a lot of like X instruments, right? Viola, violin. I feel like one or two more that I can't think of at the moment. Okay, something on the dresser. Looks like a little notebook. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Really? It's so funny, like, what is and is not considered evidence. I mean, bro, that's a children's notebook. There might be some information. I at least would probably look in there. Is it a little bit, you know, privacy breaking? Sure, but might lead us to some important information.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Now, that's interesting. So, another size 8 shoe. Huh. That's really weird, because, like, that is a very small men's shoe, right? Like, I don't know what the average male shoe is. As I said, mine is like 13 and a half. I've got massive feet. So I don't know what the average size shoe is, but 8 seems small, so it would seem like, you know, it's definitely suspicious we're finding multiple size 8s linked to murders.
No sign of a wedding ring.
No wedding ring, and the ring was stripped off of her hand, right? Okay, we got a box here.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Ah, not the ring, but the watch. Okay, so that ties her to the scene. Not that she would not be tied to the scene or whatever, but you know what I mean. Okay. Again, we still have the music playing, so we'll check the rest of the house and see before we check our notebook. Did we check the kitchen? I don't think we did, right? Maybe if the carrot killer can be linked. How about the lemon? We should investigate the lemon. Might put a little zest into the case. Okay, what else we got in here? Nasty. Ew. Clean those dishes. Come on, man. It's disgusting.
Not sure this means much.
Okay, we got a glass, but nothing there. Anything on this table over here? Oh, there we go.
Seems irrelevant.
What? Don't forget Mom's birthday on something, I think is what it says. Well, I would think there would be more, because we only found really like one thing, right? So let's check and see. If we go to intuition. No show all clues, really. Now the only thing is like we maybe could go outside, and I don't know if it would pop up or not, but okay. Let's do it.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Man, she got over that quick. Michelle Mahler, age 15, daughter of murder victim Deidre Mahler. Missing watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff. She is looking a little to the side. Not really a reason to doubt her, though, right? I mean...
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
I see. Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Well, she seemed truthful until the very end there. She is, like, kind of looking around a little bit, but, I mean, honestly, We definitely don't have any evidence going against this, right? Rope pattern, small men's footprints. No. So we could doubt, but I'm going to say truth.
And did he come and get you?
Of course.
Really?
Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Really? Husband's alibi, new clues. That was doubt, I'm assuming. Yeah, we definitely didn't have lie evidence there. State of parents' marriage.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Okay, she's definitely lying. Yeah, she's definitely lying there. But the question is, do we have evidence? Rope pattern, small men's footprints, missing watch and ring, size 8 work boots, husband's alibi. I think this is just a doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Oh, the name of the case, the golden
Thanks, Miss
butterfly.
Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey, what gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
They're really, I mean, I know the game has to keep moving, but they're getting over the wife being dead like instantly. Husband of murder victim Deidre. Now, this guy was from Heroes, I think, because I remember this guy being in the game. There's a lot of people that show up that are in like various shows. This guy was from the show Heroes, which was a weird, that was a weird show. Footprints at crime scene.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Okay, so that's a lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Because you have a small man's foot, sir. What?
My shoe size? You must really be running on empty.
Huh? We had a literal piece of evidence saying that he had a size 8 shoe. I mean, granted, it's close to 9, but... What? Missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Okay. She left around 9:30. View notebook. Rope pattern, missing watch and ring size 8 work. I cannot believe that wasn't a lie. He said 9. Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer on night of murder. Butterfly brooch. What did he say? View notebook, use intuition. I kind of need to, like, see what he said again. I'm going to say lie and see what we say.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer on night of murder. That definitely might be... Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
You better think about leaving, or you're going to have some trouble on your hands.
Oh, man, this game. Okay, alibi for Hugo Mahler.
So you were here all night? You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, now this has got to be live for the same thing we just chose.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
I am saying that you weren't, and if this is not the case, I swear to God.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Movements of victim.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I mean, he definitely seems super dodgy. Yes, that's right. Yeah, he's answering very shortly. Small man's missing husband's alibi. I'm going to say doubt.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Oh my god! This is like the type of thing where it's like I want to just redo the whole thing. History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It very well might be true. Butterfly oh yeah, because that was given as a what do you call it? Like a way to bridge the gap, you know what I mean? After domestic violence. So I'm gonna say lie.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh yeah? What about the butterfly brooch?
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Oh. New objective question. The neighbor. What she got to say. Yeah, I can't believe that one went so bad, man. This game. Why are you so difficult? I want to feel smart. Why? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end this episode here. Looks like we got to go to the game well, too, so I'll try to remember that. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below, what'd you do this weekend? If you did anything interesting this past weekend by the time that you watch this. Also, let me know in the comments what you would like to see on this channel in terms of future content. You know, I do a lot of workout stuff. You know, I want to get more into cooking, things of that nature. So any sort of lifestyle stuff, I mean, I'm down to do that, or pretty much anything. I want to kind of inject this channel with more personality, you know. And thank you very, very much for watching. If you did not know, this was made possible by the patrons at patreon.com/Grolvana. You can sign up for literally $1 if you'd like to join the squad, if you're not already. Thank you very much again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.